Certain areas where they can protest, certain areas where they cannot, and, well, I guess we found him yesterday, right?
Yeah, well, our own Griff Jenkins found him. He was caught in the middle of a heated moment with some very riled-up protesters outside of the Denver State Capitol building. Watch this.
Professor Churchill, let me just ask you a simple question. Why is America an imperialist country?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Hey. Okay. Look out. Get off the mic.
You're going to have to abide by the...
He's now with us on set here in Denver. Griff, good morning to you. Ward Churchill, by the way, is whom again?
Ward Churchill is the disgraced Colorado professor that referred to the victims of 9/11 as little Eichmanns. Certainly a very, very harsh thing to say, and that's what got him fired as a professor. Now, in the interest of freedom of speech, I went out to the protest to ask him a few things, and certainly I think all the protesters that are, they're calling themselves Recreate 68, they should be supporting Fox News asking tough questions, even if they don't agree with us, because that's what freedom's all about.
We saw one clip. Go ahead and roll another one. What's happening here now, Griff?
Well, here, I believe I'm still trying to talk with Ward Churchill. You see him in the far there. And his squad, he actually had security there. Security, some sort of makeshift security whose chief said, I laid a hand on him. And as you can see from this tape, I didn't get near him.
Now, we've got another clip from YouTube. I have not seen that yet. Let's roll that
Professor
back in
Churchill,
New York
talk to me.
And describe this to us, Griff.
Why is he afraid?
Spread the lies. Spread the lies. Stop Republican propaganda.
Unorganized, but the march was moving from the Capitol through the streets here to the Pepsi Center. They've redone security so that they can't get as close as they did yesterday. But and then this is one of several clips. There's some more graphic ones where our very brave cameraman Tom Yachman was out there getting shoved down. They were grabbing the camera. David Lukowitz, our producer, he's in the Griff Jenkins 150-pound category, trying to fend these guys off. And you know what's fascinating with these guys is that for a Recreate 68 thing, at least 50%, maybe more, 75% of them weren't around in 68, barely maybe 78, and their message is, let's just destroy things and wreck things. And it makes no sense. It's like, did you notice this is the DNC? Barack Obama, one of the more liberal-leaning senators, certainly been talking about getting out of Iraq and things that would be closer to their agenda. Go figure.
Well, 68, I'm happy to say I wasn't actually alive in 68 either, yet.
But you're not protesting.
But as I understand, there was violence then too. Perhaps that was the piece of it that they were trying to recreate.
Yeah, I guess so. But the problem is, you go out and you see Cindy Sheehan came over and said, leave him alone. She was actually coming to my defense because you have these really, really young guys. They wear black masks. They're anarchists, they call themselves. And their point is just to disrupt things.
But there's certain areas where they're allowed to go, right? There's
That's
certain
right.
areas where they can protest and areas where they cannot.
That's correct. And by the way, they're allowed to approach the media gate. Where the media comes in, the protesters can go too, which tells you something, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
But they'll be on the outsides, on the outer skirts of the Pepsi Center here later this afternoon.
Just to clear that up, not 120 pounds.
Not 120 pounds.
Okay.
And gaining by the day. As we eat campaign food. We had breakfast burritos this morning, steak and cheese for lunch yesterday.
It's only just begun.
Only beginning.
Thanks, Griff. See you later, man.
Thanks, Griff.